Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be reading only romance books because, you know, it's Valentine's, so we're gonna read romance books. I have 3 set aside off of my physical TBR. Let's go through my physical books that I want to get to this week. I have, first off, Bridgerton just came out, and I've really been in my historical romance, like wanting to read those. So I have Someday My Duke Will Come by Christina Britton. I honestly don't remember what this is about. I bought this years ago because someone said the synopsis of it, and I was like, yeah, I want that, and then never read it. So I want to read this one. And then I have A 5-Letter Word for Love by Amy James. This one is a Wordle romance. Again, I don't remember. I kind of like forget synopsis. I hear synopsis, I'm like, oh, I like this, add this to my TBR. Then forget the synopsis, and I like that. I like going into books blind, so that's why I can't really give you a synopsis. But cute Wordle romance, and this is on my 26 and 2026 list, so that will knock one off. And then I have In Good Company by Kat Singleton, which this is a local Kansas City author, I believe. This takes place in the Hamptons. This is a summer romance, but oh well. But he is a rich man. I love those books. So yeah, and this is, it might be traditionally published now. It might be, but this is an indie published version of the book that I got gifted to me from the Book Angel tree at Smitten Boutique this year. So got that. So yeah, just come along with me while I read romance this week. I think first off, I watched all of part 1 of Bridgerton season 4 this weekend, so I kind of want more historical romance. I think this will be my first pick. I'm currently reading Someday My Duke Will Come by Christina Britton. I am 118 pages in, so probably like 40% of the way through. I don't know if this is a spoiler, but I just got to the part where they come into their fake engagement, and I'm enjoying it. It's not my favorite historical romance that I've read. I definitely don't think anything can compare to the Luna Sisters trilogy by Liana de la Rosa, but I still am enjoying it, and I'm hoping to finish it today. We will see. I don't think I have anything else to do on my to-do list, so I think if I just focus on reading, I could probably finish it today. So last night I finished Someday My Duke Will Come before I fell asleep, and I rated it 3.25 stars. It was just a middle of the road book for me. Like, I wasn't too invested in the characters, and I really didn't see their chemistry build. I don't know if it's because I read the second book, so maybe in the first book there was a lot of chemistry building, but I think they only met each other once before this. But it was alright. It was alright. Very predictable. Like, we find out one thing and I'm like, oh, okay, so I know where this leads to. Like, I haven't read very many historical romances, but this is probably my least favorite that I have read. I'm wanting to read, I've read the first Bridgerton book years ago, and I want to read the rest, so we'll see. But I still enjoy historical romance. This was just not my favorite. So that leaves 2 books left. We have In Good Company and A 5-Letter Word for Love. I have the audiobook of this one, but I'm also currently listening to a different audiobook. But I think I will start reading In Good Company first, and I'm not sure if it's still available on Kindle Unlimited. I think it is, so I can also read it on my Kindle if I want to, but I think I'm going to start In Good Company today. So I'm going to go to church and then get lunch with family, and then I'll come back and probably read. I am back with a little check-in. I am reading In Good Company, and I'm on page 98. I'm not as far as I was hoping to be. My plan last night was to literally read during the Super Bowl, but then I decided to go be social and watch the Super Bowl with people, so that didn't happen. So I've only started reading it today, and I don't know if I'll finish it today. I really don't know. I still have like 270? No. Like 256 pages. So the chances of me finishing this today are slim. I'm about to go get dinner with my dad, and then when I get back, I don't know if I want to, I need to edit one TikTok, and then I don't know if I want to read the rest of the night or start a diamond painting and listen to my audiobook. Hopefully I can do both, because I accidentally took a nap, so hopefully I will be staying up pretty late tonight. And then tomorrow I don't think I have plans until the evening, and I have to just do like a couple things for TikTok and for one of my social media clients. So I am now on page 150 of In Good Company, and I feel like I'm reading this fairly quickly, and I'm enjoying it. At first I was like, eh, but now I'm actually really starting to enjoy it, and I really, really like the side characters. I can already see some of like the future couples. One of them though I'm looking forward to, but it also is giving King of Sloth by Anna Wong, that couple. But that was a 5-star read for me, so if I can have another one of those, I will take it. But I really like both of the characters, and I'm also, again, comparing this to Anna Wong because she does billionaire romances. This is like her Twisted series and her Kings of Sin series. Why is this blurry? Can you be in focus? Or am I just imagining the blurriness? Anyway, it's giving that, but not dark. And I really, really like that, because I love like billionaire romances. And I like that this is in the Hamptons for sure. But this isn't dark. It's like cutesy. It is definitely going to be spicy. I can tell. Like, there's already been one scene. So like, no, this is probably going to be a pretty spicy book. That's my guess. But I'm here for it. Also, this cover, this is probably one of my favorite romance covers. The pink and the green together, the design, it's just really cute. She got some pop and highlighter. Reading quite a bit more tonight. I just showered. I'm all ready for bed, and I'm gonna read for, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock exactly, so I'm gonna read till probably 12. I'm on page 202. So let's see. I've read 200 pages today. So let's see what I can get before midnight and before I go to bed. Also, don't like the fact that he calls her Lucy Baby. Like, pet names give me the ick real quick. So I only like a few, but that I don't like it. Maybe when he said it like the first couple times, but now I'm not feeling it. No, not really. Okay, it is the next morning. I just woke up and first thing I did was make my morning coffee. Don't yell at me, I know I shouldn't drink this on an empty stomach, but I need it. So last night I got to page 280. Also, I am reading this very quickly because I only read for like 40 minutes and I read like 80 pages. That is very quick. But I hope to finish it. I have less than 100 pages, so I want to finish it this morning and then get started on my next book. So I talked a little bit last night. I'm enjoying this. Don't like the pet name. Anytime he tries to like do something nice for her, he's rich. He's a billionaire. Like, what he's doing for her it's like chump change to him. It's like buying someone McDonald's. But, and I get that it can be uncomfortable, but it is every single time that he tries to do something nice for her, she's up in arms. She's like, no, you cannot do this for me. It's like, I get it. It's realistic, but like, it's just repetitive that every single time he does something nice. But yeah, I cannot get over the Lucy Baby. So then in turn it makes, like, Babe wouldn't bother me, but when she says it, it adds to it, and it's just, whoa. And then, but I think that's personal because I just can't. Pet names are like the #1 thing to give me an ick in a book. Also, what was the other thing? Oh, the spicy scenes, the smut, it's like chapters. Like, I mean, they're shorter chapters, but still. Also, I am loving the short chapters. I think that's what's helping me fly through this. I'm definitely a short chapter girly. That speaks to me, so I'm really appreciating that. And also, like, I'm enjoying this book. Like, this is just my gripes. Like, it's not that I'm not enjoying this. I am thoroughly enjoying this book. Right now, I don't know what it's sitting at. It was a 4-star, but then after last night, it's probably 3.5 to 3.75 right now. So just depending on the end. Also, I don't think Jude is the next book, but I love Jude. And I love Charlotte, but I love Jude, the goofy best friend. I love that. Okay, I need to talk. I'm on page 313. There's going to be some spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers, skip past this part. But okay, she is his brother's ex-girlfriend, Ollie. He's 11 years older than them, and it's been 5 or 6 years since they've broken up. And when she was dating Ollie, they were freshmen in college, okay? And it's been 5 years, so he's like 18, 19, 20, whatever. He might be 22, I don't know. Still very young. And at the end, Ollie shows up, and he's like, oh, my brother's matured. Cal is like, my brother's matured. He doesn't have this smug demeanor, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah. Especially, like, everyone matures from that age, or hopefully. He was practically a kid. And now he's an adult, and you're like, oh, he's matured? What is so shocking about that? I don't know. This book started out really strong for me, and now not so much. I'm kind of just wanting to finish it. I do want to continue on with the series. I've called him 22 times in the last 2 hours, girl. That's a little too much. I also think it's weird that he's calling her baby in front of her parents. Like, I would never... I don't think... you know... It's just a bit much on the baby. Oh my god. So yeah, she just said she's 23. So yeah, they were 18. Ollie and her were 18 when they dated. I'm sure he was a jerk then and has matured. Was this dude perfect when he was 18? No, probably not. Poor Ollie. Like, I think he was just like an average 18-year-old boy. Like, not mature, and they're making him out to be some horrible dude. Yes, what he did wasn't nice or fair, but he was 18. You're acting like he's some monster. I've dealt with way worse from grown men than what this 18-year-old did. No. The marriage talk, crazy. Okay, so I just finished In Good Company, and on Goodreads I'm marking it as a 3. Fable, it's gonna be a 3.5. And I was reading this review of it, and it was like exactly my thoughts. Like, the summary that this girl put is, I spent a summer in the Hamptons with a billionaire, and all I got was a lukewarm book and a craving for oysters. This is the perfect way to word it. Final verdict. Billionaire fluff with barely anything. Aesthetically cute, but emotionally shallow. I didn't hate it, but I'm not exactly sending its roses either. Definitely felt like more of a setup book for the rest of the series. And she also said the same thing I said earlier in the video, that it's giving one of the other couples is giving King a Sloth. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was quick. But I'm more excited for the other books. I want to see how that goes. Another book down off of my physical TBR, and we're gonna move on to the next book in this video, which is a 5-letter word for love. I'm only 36 pages into a 5-letter word for love, and it's interesting how it's written. It's written like, I don't know how to describe. We are in her head, like, and she is talking to us. That's what it seems like. Like, she is like we are having a conversation. Kind of like on like a TV show when the character is narrating. That's what it feels like. It feels like she is the narrator, she is talking to us, she is telling us, like, and describing everything. Obviously I'm literally 10%, is that the right? 10% of the way through this book. And so I don't really have much to comment on for that. But I just thought that was interesting, the way, I don't know if I like it narrated like that. But I am gonna be doing some driving tonight. So I just finished my other audiobook that's not a part of this video, but it was Little White Lies by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. So on my drive I will listen to this. Hopefully it's not smutty, because I do not, or I don't get to the smutty part on audiobook,
because I do not like listening to smut. That is typically why I don't listen to romance books on audio. So yes, but I want to finish this book pretty quickly. Like, there's not a lot of words, I feel like, on a page. Like, I feel like I can fly through this. So I'll be doing some more reading tonight. So I just got home, and in my driving I got to chapter 14. I am 42% of the way through A 5-Letter Word for Love. So far it's just like a middle of the road book for me. It's cute. It's a cute little romance rom-com, I would say. Again, it is her narration. I don't think I'm a fan of how she narrates, but I'm enjoying it, and I think I like where the story is going, because she's on Prince Edward Island, and she's like, I don't want to be in this small town forever. I want to be in a big city, but I don't know what I want to do with my life. And man, I can relate with the trying to figure your life out part. So that, I like it. It's relatable. Also, it's like, it's a little too relatable. So yeah, hopefully I can read some more tonight and finish this tomorrow. But I am going to get in my PJs and probably watch a little bit of YouTube and eat my Dubai chocolate strawberries from Palakana. If you live in Kansas City, go to Palakana, get their Dubai chocolate strawberries and their elote and their empanadas. So good. I am now on chapter 30 of A 5-Letter Word for Love, 76% of the way through. I literally just have this little amount, so I definitely will finish this pretty soon. Between just like doing dishes and stuff like that, maybe I might diamond paint a little bit, or at least set it up. It says I have 2 hours and 20 minutes left, so I know for sure that I will finish this, because even if I don't finish it before I go to my sister's, I drive for an hour and a half on the way to my sister's. There is, first off, I said in the audiobook, like, John's mom is from the Dominican Republic. She is Latina, and the voice in the audiobook for her, not Latina. It is like, I want to say like Russian, German, something, you know, in Europe, and it's not Latina, and I think that is so messed up, because then I was like, oh, okay, maybe she was a French parent and the dad was from the Dominican Republic, but I was like, no, the dad met her in the Dominican, and then we hear his voice and it is a French accent. So that really bothers me. Like, if you're gonna have an accent, like, let's do the correct representation of it. Maybe I'm just being overly sensitive, I don't know. The other thing is, she is trying to figure out her life, and she has these big dreams, and, you know, this might be a spoiler, so skip past this, but she's starting to find that she actually enjoys her life, and she wants to kind of work on this. But she had applied to an internship at the Met, which is one of the most famous museums ever, and got it, or applied to NYU, which is a very hard university to get into. Like, it's very prestigious. She gets in, and at this point they're together. Her and John are together. And he's like, well, I would expect you to not take that. These two major opportunities. Like, yeah, maybe she is finding joy in this life she's creating. But this is like major opportunities, dreams. Guess what? If she doesn't like it, she can come back to Canada. She can come back. But like, to expect her, this is something she's literally been talking about since you've got to know her. To expect her to not do that, that's wild. And saying, well, even if you don't get in because you wanted to do this, we're breaking up. That really bothered me. That really bothered me. Really bothered me. So, I think he needs to check himself. But right now, I'm about to warm up some food. For lunch, I have a elote from Balicana and a quesadilla taco left over. So I'm gonna warm that up. And then after that, I'm gonna like shower and do some stuff around the house, maybe diamond paint. But I will for sure be finishing this in the next few hours. Please excuse my appearance, but I need to film the outro for this video because I just finished A 5-Letter Word for Love by Amy James, and I rated it 3.75 stars. I cried. If you have like a soft spot for the elderly and like grandmas and grandpas and all of that, you might cry, because that's why I cried. I didn't cry because of the romance. It was alright, you know, like the romance was alright, but I really enjoyed her creating these bonds with the people in the town, the elderly. Like, I just really appreciated that. And I'm coming to find out that side characters make books for me. Like they make the book, they make or break the book. So yeah, not the biggest fan of John, honestly, the love interest. And then Emily, I liked her, but yeah, no, like Jim and the other two elderly women, I really liked them. And Kiara, John's sister, loved them. So yeah, this one is very rom-com-y. So I read 3 romance books in this video in honor of Valentine's Day. So first off, let's just go through them again. So first off, we have Someday My Duke Will Come by Christina Britton. And I rated this 3.25 stars. This was definitely my least favorite book of the week. Then I read In Good Company by Kat Singleton, rated this 3.5 stars. And then it finished off the week with A 5-Letter Word for Love at 3.75 stars. So like the week just got progressively better and better. But I really enjoyed all of these. And I mean, romance is my top genre, but I really enjoyed all of these. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe.